Hanukkah candles. So if we can have perhaps a representative from each family or each individual who's got a Hanukkah over there to make their way over there. And if everyone else can please stand, we will start with the brachot for Hanukkah. Now normally for the first night of Hanukkah there would be 3 brachot, including the Shehechianu, which we recite the first time we do something, but as this is the 6th night of Hanukkah, we won't be doing Shehechianu. But the 2 brachot we have are on the screen there, I believe, or I can't see from here, but hopefully they're there. So together we recite the first bracha, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam Asher Kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu v'hadlik ner Chanukah. And the second bracha, Baruch Atah Adonai Eloheinu Melech Haolam She'asa nisim la'avoteinu b'yamim hahem b'zman hazeh. And if we can now have everyone come forward and light the candles, would be wonderful.
I didn't put ours down in the bottom, Mum.
Sorry?
I didn't like them at the bottom.
Oh, I'll fix it up in a minute.
It's got...
This may take a while.
Get
Lighting the candles.
Fine.
And we'll save the singing of Ma'asu until the end of the service.
Oh.
Does she like the bottom of the can?
I don't see the bottoms of
I'm not going to worry about them, they'll be right.
It should be fine.
Yeah. Oh my god.
If they're full on the table, it's covered out on the menu anyway. It's fine. We'll stand on the other leg. Use the table to balance.
Oh, we're nearly there.
I'll help you do this one. Thank you. Yeah.
We're to turn that aircon on.
Maybe we should turn the lights off.
Very
one off as well, maybe. I just put that one off there. Oh, it's come on again? No.
Oh, there's another one that's not lit yet.
Yeah, I'll turn them both off because they're blowing the candles. That's better.
There's the candle at the back of the dragon as well, isn't there?
I'll wait for someone to
The back side of the dragon.
That's what's for Sunday.
This one over here's come out. Days.
Six
6,
9,
9, yeah.
7 with the Shana. 7 with the Shana, yeah. 6 nights.
No, that's going out, the big one.
And while we've got everyone standing, I think the Hanukkah candles are just about done.
Yep.
Yep. Can I ask Devorah and Elizabeth to come and light the Shabbat candles, please? Leading us in Name Tov.
Hine ma tovuna
Na'im Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tovuna Na'im Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tov u'manayim Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. Hine ma tov Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. And we now turn to page 138. Page 138 for L'Chadodi, and we will be singing verses 1 and 2, and then number 5, and then for number 9 we stand and face the front door. So the ones that are the larger print are the ones we're doing, 1, 2, 5, and 9. Oh, there's the doorbell. If we can maybe put that on flashing light only, please.
It's like, it's leant over like a flamingo.
Is it burning it? Or is it
No, this candle.
No, that isn't.
This one's like
Sorry, it was catching on fire.
that's what it's about.
And we'll attempt L'Chadodi to the tune of Hallelujah. So hopefully everyone can join in. If you can't read the Hebrew, read the transliteration. 138. Verses 1, 2, 5, and 9. Shamo v'zacho b'dibur echad, yishmiyanu el hamichad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad. L'shem u'tiferet v'litila, l'chadodi likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nikabela. L'chadodi likrat kala, p'nei Shabbat nekabela. Shabbat lechuvanecha, Yihi Mekol Habracha, Merosh Mikedem Nesucha. Sof Ma'aseh Shabbat Tefila, Lecha Dodi Likrat Hala, Penei Shabbat Mekabela. Lecha Dodi Likrat Hala, Penei Shabbat Mekabela. Verse 5. Hitorari, hitorari, Kiva ore, kumi ori, uri, uri, shigaberi. Kavod Adonai, alayk nigla, lecha dodi likrat. Lecha dodi likrat kala. Shabbat Mekabela. Please rise and face the front door. Goim shalom aterecha, gam b'simcha u'sachla, tov emunei am segula. Boi chala, lecha dodi likrat hala, penei Shabbat mekabela. Lecha dodi likrat hala, penei Shabbat mekabela. Please be seated. We turn to page 140 for Mizmor Shir. Take it away, Zach.
Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov Lahadot LaAdonai, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Lehargil Baboker Chastecha, Ve'emunatecha Balelot, Alei Asaf V'aleina Ve'alei Higayon B'chinot. Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov Lahadot LaAdonai, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon. Ki sivaktani Adonai b'fo'alecha, b'maasei yadecha aranein. Ma'gadlu ma'asecha Adonai me'od, amku makshavotecha. Mizmor Shir Yom HaShabbat, Tov Lahadot LaAdonai, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon, Uzamer L'Shimcha Elyon. And we now turn to page 263. Page 263 for the Chatzi Kaddish. I ask everyone to please rise. Yikadal v'yikadash meraba, ve'almad yivrak yirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechom v'yomechom v'chayedcho Beit Yisrael, ba'agala ba'agala u'bizman kariv, v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei Rabba Mevorach, ve'olam omer maya, yitbarach, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yikromam, v'yitnaseh v'yithadah v'yitaleh v'yitalal, shemei kudusha richu, le'elam min kol berchata v'shirata,
Tushbechata v'nechemata Tamiram Be'alma V'Baruch Amen. Please turn the page. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam Va'ed. Please be seated.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim, b'chokma potei ak she'arim, u'vitbuna mishanei yatim, uma'halif et hazmanim, umsadeh et hakoravim, b'mishmerotehem barakia kitzono, borei yom v'layla, golel or mitnei hoshe, v'hoshe mitnei or, uma'avir yom umevi layla, umavdil bein yom uvein layla, Adonai tzvaot shemo. El Chai v'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim.
And we turn to page 266 for Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amacha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot Chukim u'mishpatim Otanu limadata Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu B'shachbeinu uv'kumeinu Nasiach b'chukecha ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד, כי הם היינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגע יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תשים ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה אדוני, אוהב עמו ישראל.
And on the next page, Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kavod, Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
Turn the page.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, וחיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקדשתם מאוד על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, לכם אלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
And we now turn to page 270. Page 270. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osei fele, nora tehilot osei fele. Who is like you, O God, among the gods that are worshipped? Who is like you, majestic in holiness, awesome in splendor, working wonders? And together, your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried, the eternal one will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, God redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Blessed are you, eternal one, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael.
And on to page 272 for V'shamru. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et Shabbat HaShabbat.
You've got the wrong tune. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et HaShabbat לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל, בני ישראל, אותי לעולם. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני, עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, שבת וינפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת. לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. And on page 273 we have the tefillah, which is our standing prayer. So can I invite you all to please rise. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Adonai, Adonai sefatai tiftach ufi yagid tehilatecha. Turn the page. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Koneh Chasadim Tovim, v'Koneh Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imahot, u'Mevi Gula Livnei Bneihem, L'man Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozeh u'Moshi u'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, v'Yisrael Sahara. Atah Gibor Le'olam Adonai, Mechaye Beitim Atah Rav L'Hoshia, Mashiv HaRuach u'Morid HaGeshem, Mazriach HaShemesh u'Morid HaTal, Mechalkel Chayim B'Chesed, Mechaye Meitim B'Rachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim V'Rofei Cholim, U'Matir Asurim, U'Mekayem Emunato, L'Shenei Yafa, Michamocha Ba'al Gevurot, U'Mido Melav, Melech Memit U'Mechaye, U'Matzmiach Yeshua, V'Ne'eman atah la'achayot metim. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechaye ha'metim. Atah kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, v'doshim b'chol yom yehalalucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el ha'kadosh. Please be seated. And we turn to page 279. Page 279 for Ritzei. So this is the one where it starts on page 279, that paragraph at the top. And then you'll notice that under that it says Rosh Chodesh, Pesach or Sukkot. We're not any of those. So from that paragraph at the top for Ritzei, we then move over to page 280 with that V'techa Zena is the final part of the Ritzei. It's sort of broken up there very awkwardly. Ritzei, Ritzei, Ritzei Adonai Eloheinu, B'yamecha Yisrael, U'tefilatam, B'yahava tekabel, U'tehi l'ratzon tamid, U'tehi l'ratzon tamid, Avodat Yisrael Amecha, El Karov Lechol Korav, Penei El Avadecha V'chanenu, Shefoch Ruchecha Aleinu, to the page, V'tefezena Eineinu, V'tefezena Eineinu, V'shuvecha l'Tzion b'rachamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Hamachazir shechinato l'Tzion, Hamachazir shechinato l'Tzion. Amen. And because tonight is a night during the week of Hanukkah, there is a special Hanukkah reading on page 556. Page 556, and I invite Devorah and then Zach to lead us through the Hanukkah reading.
We thank you for the miracles, for the redemption, for the mighty deeds and saving acts brought about by you, and for the wars which you waged for our ancestors in the days of...
Waged, not wagged. Double G would be wag.
Waged for our ancestors in the days of old at this season.
In the days of the Hasmoneans, Matthias ben Yochanan, the high priest, and his children, when the evil government of Greece rose up against your people Israel to make them forget your Torah and to make them leave the laws of your will. In your great mercy you rose up with them in their time of trouble and fought in their fight, judged their cause just. You delivered the mighty into the hands of the weak, the many into the hands of the few, the unclean into the hands of the pure, the evil into the hands of the righteous, and the arrogant into the hands of those who engage in your Torah. You made yourself a great and holy name in your world, and for your people Israel you brought about the great triumph and redemption on that very day. And then your children came to the Holy of Holies, and emptied your temple, and purified your holy place, and kindled the lights in your holy courts, and established these 8 days of Hanukkah, grateful to acknowledge and to praise your great name.
Thank you. We now return back to our regular program on page 282.
Could you imagine me doing that?
No.
Can you even say that?
Page 282. Please join me in singing Shalom Rav. Shalom Rav el Yisrael Amcha Tasid Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasid Leolam. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasid Leolam. Shalom Rav al Yisrael Amcha Tasid Leolam. טוב בעיניך לברך את עמך ישראל בכל עת ובכל שעה בשלומך שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם שלום רב על ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. ברוך אתה אדוני מברך את עמו ישראל בשלום. Praise thou, you eternal one who blesses your people with peace.
And on the next page, my God, keep my tongue from evil and my lips from speaking guile. To those who revile me, let my soul be silent. My soul shall be to all as dust. Open my heart to your Torah. Let my soul hasten to do your commandments. Let the words of my mouth and my heart's meditation be acceptable in your presence, O God, my rock and my redeemer.
Page 285. Please join with us in Yihiyul Ratzon. Yihiyul Ratzon in Refi, V'hen Yon Libi, Lefanecha Adonai, Suri v'goali, Osei Shalom bimromav, Hu Yaseh Shalom aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, Ve'imru Amen. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Shalom. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, may the one who makes peace in the high heavens make peace for us, for all Israel, and all who inhabit the earth. Amen. And we now turn to page 586. Page 586 for the Aleinu. Can I ask everyone to please rise, and we will be seeing the Aleinu at the bottom of the page, the second Aleinu, and then over onto page 588. Aleinu l'shavech l'adon hakol, la'atenu gdula yotzei bereshit, shelo asanu k'goyei haratzot, v'lo asomanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, שלא סמכנו כהם, וגור עלינו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומורדים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. Turn the page. שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומשה יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, הם אלוקינו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו. וידעת היום והשבות אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. Page 591. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא. Hayom ha'hu yihye Adonai echad. U'shemo, u'shemo, u'shemo echad. And while we're standing, we turn to page 597. Our thoughts turn to those who have departed this earth, our own loved ones, those whom our friends and neighbours have lost, the martyrs of our people whose graves are unmarked, and those of every race and nation whose lives have been a blessing to humanity. As we remember them, we meditate on the meaning of love and loss, of life and death. We think of our loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died at this season in years past, and those whom we have drawn into our hearts with our own. Do we have any yortzites this week?
Gerald Manny. When was that? Gerald Manny.
Gerald Manny, father of Brian Manny. Are there any other yortzites in the congregation here tonight? No. See if we've got any on the list. This is busy searching for.
Tops Castle, mother Sally Castle, and David Lemur, son of Marjorie Wilson.
Zikronam livracha, may their memories be for blessing. And we turn to page 598, and we will all recite the morning's Kaddish together. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, ve'omad divrach nirutei v'yamlik malchutei, v'chayekon v'yomekon v'chayei b'chol Beit Yisrael, v'agala b'zman hariv v'imru amen, v'yahei shemei Rabbah v'orah, v'olam v'olmei olmaya, Yitbarak v'yishtabach v'yitpa'al v'yitronam v'yitnaseh, v'yithada v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei kodesha b'richu, le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, tamiram ve'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shma haraba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mamav, v'yaseh shalom, Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. And to conclude the service this evening, as it is Hanukkah, we turn to page 669 if you've got a sitter in front of you, or Mavis is going to bring it up on the screen there if you haven't got one in front of you. And we will finish with Ma'atzur. You can be seated if you wish. Ma'atzur Yeshuati, l'chana l'shabeach, tikom be'tefilati, v'sham toda nesabeach, li'etachin matbeach, mitzaham nabeach, az egmor b'shir mizmor, Hanukkah HaMizbeach, az egmor b'shir mizmor, Hanukkah HaMizbeach. Shabbat Shalom, Chag Sameach Hanukkah. And before we go anywhere else, we will do some blessings on the children, if you've got children with you, and then we'll bless everyone. So we turn to page 122. So we'll start with page 121. Page 121. And we'll start with the boys. If you've got a boy child with you tonight who you wish to bless, you can bless him. I can't reach him. On page 121 at the top left-hand side of the page, Yesimcha Elohim K'Ephraim v'chi Manasseh. May God inspire you to live like Ephraim and Manasseh. And if you have a girl child, put your hand above the head of your girl child, and we recite Yisimech Elohim v'Sara Kerivka Kerachel Uchalea. May God inspire you to live like Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. And for everyone present tonight, Yivarechecha Adonai v'Yishmarecha, Ya'eh Adonai panav elecha v'chunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's light shine upon you, and may God be gracious to you. May you feel God's presence within you always, and may you find peace. And we are now ready to make Kiddush. Ready for the Kiddush?
We need a little red light.
A red light?
Red light, yeah, we got red light.
The red light district. Well, you got the Ner Tamid. I've never heard that referred to as a red light before. But
Red light.
you might attract the wrong sort of people if we put a red light at the door.
Thank you.
I'm not driving tomorrow.
Are you gonna drink it?
Yeah.
What? You? Oh,
Why wouldn't I?
too many carbs.
I only don't drink it in the mornings when I'm fasting.
Are you gonna drink it?
Wine? Yeah.
Didn't think it'd be on your diet. What? Carbs? Sugar?
Mainly alcohol. Well, not mainly. A shot this big, not going to do anything. Where's Mum going?
I don't know. Water, maybe? Actually, if no food. Oh, she's got a cup.
Yep. Yeah. Are we
Did just go back to the kitchen if you want somewhere? There's still someone who's played here and gets to go back to the kitchen.
Has everybody got some type of grape juice, whether it be fermented or unfermented? No. I'm not fasting at the moment, so I can have the real stuff. Not that I have grape juice anyway. If you want to follow along, you find the Kiddush service on page 122. Vayhi erev, vayhi boker, Yom HaShishi v'achul hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzva'am, v'yachol Elohim b'yom hashvi'i melachta asher asa, v'yishbot b'yom hashvi'i mikol melachta asher asa, v'yivarach Elohim et yom hashvi'i v'kadesh oto, ki vo shavat mikol melachta asher bara Elohim la'asot. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kedishanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho b'hava u'ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit. Ki hu yom techila l'mikrei kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'charta v'otana kidashta mikol ha'amim, v'shabbat kadshecha b'hava u'ratzon hinchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh hashabbat. L'chaim. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. Thank you. Too many carbs in that.
Oh, come on.
I'll stick to the wine. You can have the bread.
Am I finished?
Yes, we are finished. Now, before everyone gets too excited, can I have everyone's attention for a very important announcement? Two very important announcements. Quiet, please. First of all, dinner tonight is all set up in the kitchen. So the procedure we want everyone to follow to avoid crashes of people going the wrong way, if we can, in an orderly fashion, make our way out the front door, around the side to the kitchen door. Go in through the kitchen door. Help yourself to the food. There's plenty. No one will miss out. When you've got your food on your plate, come back through this door into the hall. We don't want anybody going this way. Right? Go in a circle, outside, down the side, through the kitchen, back to your table this way, please. All right? Other important announcement. I know all of you are so eager to come to the Shabbat morning service tomorrow. Unfortunately, it's not happening tomorrow. So if you're planning to be here at 10 a.m., plan to be somewhere else. All right? Because I'm going to be at a Hanukkah celebration on the Gold Coast. Come and join us down there if you want. But there will not be a service here tomorrow. If you are wanting to attend the Shabbat morning service next week, now keep in mind next week, next Saturday happens to be New Year's Eve, another long weekend. We are not sure whether we're having a service there or not. We will provide a service if we have a minyan to attend. Okay, but I don't want to schlep up from the Gold Coast to find there's only 3 people here. So if we have a minyan, if we have enough people who want to attend a service, please let BOvS know. She's making a list of who wants to come and checking it twice. We want to find out who's naughty and nice. If we've got enough people for a service next Shabbat, we will do it. If we don't, it won't go ahead. Enjoy your night.